Alrighty. Oh wait, my mic was muted. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Feedback Friday. At everyone. And we're live. We're freaking live, guys. Alright, so I didn't get a chance to listen to Mo Dub's track. He submitted a bit back. So I'm just gonna start back here and work my way forward. If I get a ton of submissions, I'll just skip ahead. But anyways, our first track of the night will be Mono 2. Check the volumes. Seems to be good. Okay. I'm digging the intro. Real atmospheric. Ooh. Teasing the kick. Ooh. Yeah, this is sick. I like a little switch up in the drums there too. Keeps it interesting. Seems to me that your kick needs to be a bit louder though. And I don't know if I'm feeling like the reverby snare. Maybe like make it. You do have a little dubby. I don't know. I'm just feeling like a cleaner snare. Okay, that transition out was great. Yo, what is up, Kyle? Yeah. This track is super solid, honestly. Like the structure is great on it. And elements sounds nice and filled up. The drop is super minimal though, and just such a fire way. Damn, that layer. Kick definitely needs to punch a bit more though. That's my only complaint. Yeah, I really dig this minimal stuff. Guess this is kind of an outro. I think you should have a bit longer outro just for mixing sake, and maybe one without the sub. You know what I mean? I don't know. Perhaps. That's definitely optional. But overall, super solid track. I dig your like just straight going with the sub and just having those trippy elements to the side. You know, very tasteful with it. Great transitions between your sections. Super minimal, but super heavy. Yeah, I fucking love this, man. Solid. Already 5 new messages. Jeez. Fellas are flooding in. Okay. I'm gonna skip ahead then and just get to you guys submitting in the chat, because yeah, you guys are watching and I'm sure you would value it more. Feel free to resubmit your stuff if you're watching and you're one of these guys up here, because I don't want to have you miss out. Okay, first thing, your boy DC, maker of Fly Away and Ashes, right here. Nice chords and melody, really nice. I think you should definitely have a little something more than the piano going on, like maybe just an atmosphere or something, like some impacts, some cool bits of ear candy. Also, I think the piano, maybe not that. I think maybe the piano needs just like a bit more bass in it, you know, just like add some lower octaves on the notes. Yeah. I thought it needed something around 10 seconds, and now it's at 20 seconds, and it's still the same loop. Okay, here we go. I think you can make the progression a little more interesting. See, you notice how it's barrel, 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 barrel. It just keeps repeating that. You can go barrel, 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 and it would still work on the same progression. Barrel, 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 barrel. I'm messing it up, but you know what I mean. I dig the snap and the drums. Maybe kick a little louder, and that vocal came in was pretty nice too. I think overall you can have it probably build up faster because it's already a minute into the song and not a whole lot has happened like development wise, I would say. New to your page, thanks, bruv. Hello, Dylan. Welcome to the flock or whatever. Kind of cringy. You know, just welcome to the crew or whatever. I think you got to be like a little more wise with your instrumentation as well. Like you have this vocal here, then you just take it out. I think you can transition it out a little stronger with like some more transition type stuff here. And in this build up here, I feel like it's just the same thing, just with a lot more instruments, you know. It doesn't feel like a drop to me. To change that, maybe we'll have just a little stronger build up, more risers, more drums going on and stuff like that, and just have a little break before it drops. You know, instead of just going straight into the drop with no silence, use silence. It creates a whole lot of expectation. It's gnarly stuff. And definitely need sidechain on the kick and louder on the kick too. Your chords and melodies are super solid though. That's definitely your strong suit. Oh yeah, Dylan, I'm very glad. Because honestly, in that video, I felt like I was kind of just like doing whatever, but apparently it benefits people. You know, I don't know, just doing what I do. It feels kind of weird just recording me making a track. I should do more stuff like that. I finally figured out how to, I'm just talking now, figured out how to pause like my recording in OBS, so expect some nicer cuts and quicker to the point videos. I might even do like a full cook-up video, you know. What I mean by that is I would just make a whole song from scratch with just nice cuts, because I'd rather pause into OBS than go through editing. Okay. Same thing applies to this part right here. I feel like you can have more stuff going on rather than just your piano melody. And also, in terms of your melodies and chords stuff, I think you can have more different melodies going on, you know, because pretty much everything, I don't blame you, because it can be kind of hard to come up with new stuff rather than reuse stuff. And reusing stuff is fine, like reusing your midis on different instruments to layer and fill it up. But I think just like having some instruments play a different melody would work wonders for making your track a lot more compelling. You know what I mean? Just more of that, I think. Oh, yes. Looking forward to the work bass. Again, with this build-up's definitely, I think, is too long. For sure, use my template if you're in Ableton, or just like do it in FL Studio if not. because like for a lot of EDM type stuff, you know, this is definitely EDM inspired. People are here for the drop. You want to get right to the good stuff. Also, this drop is pretty much repeated from the first one. Not super solid in that aspect. See, look, like if you just skip throughout, it's the same piano loop, pretty much just like. I mean, I don't blame you for this. This is gonna sound rough, but it's pretty much like the same melody, same chord, same piano loop throughout the whole song, with just the instrumentation changing. I think like doing more like transitions and maybe having your drop not use the same like melody and loop, you know, and having stronger transitions with like silence in between, you know, like taking out even your main chord melody stuff to like make your set just structure stronger overall, and overall just shorter build-ups, I would say. Just really experiment with completely dropping like the main melody lead thing, you know, just like going into something else completely different for the drop. Because if you look at a lot of EDM songs, that's what they do, you know. Nonetheless, I think your instrumentation is solid. You know, I just think it could be a lot more interesting. Okay, that was your boy DC. Okay, now time for the Wook bass. Right, as well. Be sure to like the stream if you're in here. Probably helps the algorithm. I would appreciate that. Oh, meme. Nah. Okay. Okay, so this intro, before I got distracted by, I was excited, thought there was a meme. This intro is good, right? But right about here, I would definitely expect something else to come in. This single isolated lead kind of overstays its welcome, in my humble opinion. Ooh. I'm missing hi-hats. I think hi-hats could do a lot for the groove. This bass is sick though. I don't know where this is coming from, but you hear this lead here. I think you can incorporate that like maybe into a build-up type thing in the beginning. You know, like tease it in, low pass it in, right? You know, because I think that would make a lot more sense after like introducing it in the drop, you know, because it sounds like it would be great in a build-up intro type thing, and then the layer on the drop. It just feels like it kind of like comes out of nowhere is my thing, and I was just feeling that. Yeah, sound design is sick though, and I like how it almost has like this chopped up feel. I wonder if you did chop up the audio. Really needs hi-hats though. Or some other just rhythmic element. I dig the switch up, how you get it wobbling instead. I definitely feel like these leads are a little overpowering in the mix, definitely. Especially like as it starts pitching down. Definitely think you need some kind of like impact out of this. Or like white noise riser, because I feel like it just like becomes empty all of a sudden. And definitely needs something like the empty part, then you need to fill it up with something a bit more. You know, just like a little re-space, some more like little melody stuff going on, more percussion. Just feels empty. Overall, I think your bass needs to be mixed louder, more OTT or saturation or just decibels, volume or whatever, in comparison to your leads. That's just my opinion. This lead is freaking sick though. Also, I feel like you have too many like reverb delay elements going on too. I understand the appeal of having atmosphere, but I feel like it would slap a lot harder if you just have like the bass and lead being very clearly the main focus. Just definitely a little less reverby. And another thing is, just in general in arrangement, it's good to usually just have one kind of complex thing going on at a time, you know? While in here, you have like the bass flow switching up, right? But also you have the lead flow switching up, which can make it confusing because the listener doesn't know what to focus on, you know? I think maybe if it was just mixed nicer, like with the bass louder and the lead a little more subdued with less reverbiness in the background, it would slap pretty hard. But even then, I think that arrangement rule would apply. You know, it's just like, you know, the crazy lead with just like wow, 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 wow. Just because like complexity is good, but a lot of times in music when there's complexity, it's done. Okay, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. That's just one idea I had, but more than anything, I think the bass has to be mixed louder in comparison to the lead. Also, you might want to like watch some of the frequencies on this lead. You know, like use soothe or like cut out some sibilances. It sounds like it's screeching a bit. Got some resonant frequency stuff in there. Also, I would like maybe realign your structure. You know what I mean? Because it's like, meh, not really. It's just like there's not enough elements changing between sections. You know, it's like here's the drop and here's kind of the breakdown section at the end, but it sounds very like similar with the same lead going. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I can bring myself today. And of course, these sections like the intro and break right here need to be a bit more filled up, I would say. You know, but overall solid track. The sound design and flow goes pretty crazy. Yeah, sounds solid. Okay, that was your boy Odzawell. Give him a follow. We gotta support each other out here. It's a hard life as a musician. We must embrace each other as brothers. Okay, your boy Ghost Rook with the Half Moon Whip. Let's play this. Okay. I'm digging the intro. This lead kind of sounds really quiet though. I like your new little elements and atmospheres you're introducing. It's paced well. One thing that freaking slaps. This lead is... It might be trying to go for like the lo-fi thing, but I think it just needs to be a hair louder. That's all. Okay, now back to the juice. Bring it. line is awesome. Like, you got like a full 8-bar progression going on. That's super uncommon in bass music, but it slaps. I might have to take some notes on this. Because, yeah, just that 8-bar progression. Ooh, and switching it up. Definitely the kick needs to be a little louder, maybe a little more top end on it. Yeah, this is heavy though. Maybe a bit of like a downlifter out of that, or an impact. The transition was pretty good though. Cool little melodies and chords. Just a vibe. I concur. I feel like a sound like that would benefit from like being low passed in with a ton of reverb and like delay stuff on it. You know, make it super cinematic. Also, I'm not a fan of having like the sub hitting before the drop, you know, especially in a bass teaser, so I definitely would cut that out. I mean, that's just my preference. You do you. That's just what I do though. Oh shit. This is super deep. I like how you like switch it up with kind of like recalling that earlier motif type thing. Super nice. Deep. One thing I feel like you can either at this build up into this drop. Well, you're teasing a bass, but it's not the drop bass. I mean, that's kind of a creative thing. Except I feel like you can build up, like, if you're trying to catch people off guard, I feel like you can build up more, like, expectation. And by doing that, just, like, have a little break before the drop. I just always do that because, like, it just makes the drop hit so much harder than just going straight in all the time. Just a little break and then, you know, just hits so much harder. But yeah, sick flow and sound design. Awesome stuff. And yeah, all these breakdowns and intro and stuff seem a little too quiet in comparison with the rest of your song. You know what I mean? So just bring up the volumes on those, I would say. And a bit stronger transitions. Just like little impacts. There does seem to be an impact here, but I don't know, a little something more. You know me with my transitions. You know me. You just know me. I bet the fade out works. Solid track, just needs a bit of polishing, and you're ready to bring it out for the boys. Your boy Lev with the aesthetic logo. Ooh. The BPM. Super cool already. Drums are real cute. I like that little sound effect in the beginning. Having little cutesy chords now. Ooh. But that bass line though. Yeah. That lead's nice too, with like the little tape warp on it. Sounds a bit loud compared to the rest, definitely. my only quip. Feels like it needs a little bit stronger transition than just like dropping out some elements, you know, just like add another cool little sound effect, you know, right around here. No, I feel like he's going for the lo-fi feel, unless I'm mistaken. But like, if you're not, definitely just like get the drums way louder. The kick for sure. And maybe it might be nice to have sidechain in there, just for like, for aesthetic purposes. But yeah, I realize it's you. It's you that just said that. I'm referring to you as he, but it's you. But some sidechain in there might slap, just like get it pumping. The mix sounds super solid besides that lead. That lead's just sticking out. And for the second section, I'd recommend finding a bit more variation. Like maybe you can even change up the chords, you know, change up the progression and the melody more. I understand there's a bit more elements coming in, but I think you could do more with it to make it more interesting than just pretty much the same thing kind of looped. I dig it, I just would like to see it evolve more. Cute little track. I liked it. By your boy Whom. Shanti Whip. Ah yes. Perfect cover. Intro solid. Oh. This is a super unique intro, just like the way you're bringing in the elements. I love that the vocal sample. I feel like you should layer that snare a bit more. You know, just like I like the high layer. That might need to be a bit quieter, but you need like something hitting in the mid range, I think, versus slap. Right into the juice. Love that moist sound design, just subtly hitting with your subs. The vocals though, so beautiful. Building up. Flow crazy. Let me back up for a bit. I feel like this kind of breakdown build up needs to be stronger, for sure. Just like more riser, more impact, all that jazz. I say that way too much, but it's just my preference for things. You know, because I just feel like this little section here could make the rest hit so much harder. Especially this drop, which goes crazy. Ooh. I love this one. Yeah. That was nice. I like the little break in the middle. You have the sound design variation. I feel like you can have a bit more like ear candy type stuff going on, just like little pretty delayed psychedelic effect stuff here in general. It's not that empty, and it doesn't drag on too long. I just feel like you can definitely throw some of that stuff in just to keep it spicy and sweet. Get that sweet heat going, you know. Same with this build up. I don't have a lot of specific feedback on the build up, but I'm just not feeling it. The rest though, I'm definitely feeling. A bit stronger transition out of this, maybe even like cutting out some elements like your vocal, you know, just for that dramatic silence. You feel me? And I feel like that synth kind of cuts off weird. Also, you definitely don't need this much time for it to fade out. You could just stop it, like fade it out to here, and you're good. Yeah, and maybe like reverb out your synth too, because why not? Why not? Okay, super solid track. My main complaint, maybe have a bit more of a snare layer. Maybe the kick can be a hair louder. I'm not confident in that. But my main thing, like the build up just feels weak to me in comparison to the rest of the track. Just definitely mess with that more. That's the main thing that stands out. Like aside from the build up, like this is solid, pretty close to being ready, I would say. Okay. Ya boy, that one guy. Algren E, a new friend to Feedback Friday. Everybody welcome Algren E. You're getting right in with the drums. Oh, riser, crazy sounds. That sound found like my phone buzzing. Yeah, this is crazy stuff. Get the triplet. One thing I feel it's kind of weird to have the kick going right from the start. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe another percussion element. Never mind. I feel it better now. What is up, your boy Pudgy? Sorry I'm late. Don't be sorry. Except, where is the sub? This slaps as is, but with some sub bass under it, it would be ridiculous. Super creative top work, and all leads and all that crazy stuff, but it needs that sub. Just get 808s going, get something, get wobbles. I like how you're switching up all this stuff. You know what I mean? All this stuff, yeah, real specific. I think you definitely need sub work and maybe like another mid bass layer. Doing some stuff, doesn't have to be like the focus. You can just do little like ornamental things like Tipper does with his like down tempo-y stuff. If you watch my down temper tipper, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shameless plug. Also, like the frequency range, it's getting in a real high end, so I would definitely check for your sibilances. There surprisingly doesn't seem to be as much as there could be. But definitely be careful with those. Not your sibilances, your resonances, whatever. Similar thing. Oh, see, now you have bass going. That like octave layer with it sounds a bit weird. It's a little too mid-heavy, a little too loud in the mid-range from what you had there. See, my thing is like, I'm guessing that's supposed to be like a drop type thing. I feel like one thing you could do in general is arrange it so there's like more call and response stuff, you know? You just have this main lead doing its thing, which is awesome. I dig it. But if you had like cool bass, wow, and then you know, like more call and response, that would work wonders. That and get some more cool sub work going. Outro solid, although maybe the outro is a bit long. Not too long, but yeah, definitely. Definitely incorporate some more like call and response-y type stuff, I would say. You know, you can even use the same lead and just like process it in different ways, have it playing a different melody, and then like you know what I mean by call and response. Something calls and something response. Thank you, Astral Farts. Anyways, okay, that one guy. Shout out that one guy. Give him a follow. Everyone follow everyone, or else I will find you. I will personally remove you from my Discord if you don't support each other. No, that's up to you, but solid. Super crazy creative work, Algren E. What you're up to. Okay, this is Andrew Lazarus. I'm not on SoundCloud, but we manage. This is cool. Just coming right in with the kicks and the sub. I love this kick. Just cute little trippy elements in the stereo. Nice use of stereo. I dig this kick. I definitely feel like it could use some type of hi-hat. Something like that for the groove. This is super solid though. I really dig this. Can use a bit more like rhythmic drive. With the hats or whatever. Because your grooves are super intricate and interesting. It gets right back into this build up. I like how you have this crazy sub riffs going. Oh, and I like how you bring in that little bell up top to lay your melody. Ooh, and then the little wub for your fills. Yeah, that's solid. I like how you like fill up the top end with stuff. Ooh. Switching the groove. Still needs hi-hats or something. Just needs something there. If you're not a fan of hi-hats, I respect that. But this track is solid, and that would just push the groove to the limit. Damn, the switch. This is super unique stuff. You have a lot of cool, interesting sounds that you work them in quite wonderfully. A little breakdown-y section. Cool melodies. See, I do hear a bit of hi-hats, but I think they need to be more prominent to keep that groove locked in. Yeah, super solid. I dug that track, What You're Up To, mix.1. Mix1.wav. Okay. Your boy Dendroid, a new member. Happy to have him here. Divot 1.4. Give him a follow. Sick as fuck. Absolutely love this. Dig the cover. Solid little intro. Ooh, that groove kind of caught me off guard. I kind of like the minimalness. Maybe a bit more, just like a little bit more atmosphere. Ooh, this is crazy though. Damn. Super groovy. Damn. All these little melodies switching up. That's beautiful. The crazy squelchy lead and the sub work too. One thing, I think the snare needs a bit more like high end. Sounds kind of like muted. Damn. This is it. Super sick melodies and sub work and sound design. The drum groove too is immaculate. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Okay. One thing though. Yeah, that transition's fine. I'm just picky about my transitions. Maybe a bit more stuff going on in this very early intro. You know, I get it's empty at first, but I feel like a little something needs to be introduced. Also, I think your squelchy kind of lead thing can be mixed a bit louder. That's subjective though. solid. Like the groove, the subs, all that sound design, and it's mixed quite nicely too. For sure. The only thing that really stands out is I think the snare needs a bit more high end. That's also subjective though. Everything's subjective, man. But yeah, this is a vibe. Drop this. Yeah, and I just love how you like have those melodic elements along with that heavy weirdness. It's just beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful. Well, what else? What else can I think of? Yeah. All that stuff. Also, in comparison, this drop sounds way better to me than this drop. So I think maybe if you have just a bit more of your melodic elements sticking around in here, because like I dug this drop, but in comparison to this one, it sounds empty, you know? So maybe just have a bit more of your melodic-y elements going on in the first drop. But maybe you want it minimal. Then I would definitely have your little squelch a bit louder in general. Nonetheless, you know the deal. Okay. Your boy Rick. Solid track, Android. Pretty epic. Your boy Rick. A new submitter. He doesn't know how to continue. I like this piano. It's nice chords and melody, beautiful. I like that cool top end layer. This bass is solid too, with like that little white noise layer. Little strings. Super cinematic. Your layers sound beautiful. Yep. And have a little impact there. Just exactly what I would think. Getting a little louder, rising up. Perfect structure. Perfect. Here comes the build up. Damn. This is nutty. Damn. Okay. That was nutty. Yeah. I love this. I mean, one thing, like, see, you pretty much had like 1, 2, 3 drops in here. You know, you can definitely like take this, like take each bit and just repeat it twice, you know? Like have one half of the drop be one section repeated twice, the second half be like 8 bars and 8 bars. Right now you have 4 bar ideas. You can make those 4 bar ideas 8 bars just by repeating them. Barely changing anything, honestly. And the same thing with each of your other drops, you know? And you only need like 2 minutes to make it a full song, right? So you just do that, right? Like have a little breakdown and then bring in your next drop idea, which you already have made here. And like so on and so forth, just with little breakdowns in between. You just bring back this lovely cinematic element with like new, slightly different instrumentation with another build. You know what I mean? But yeah, like don't be so attached to like anything, honestly. I don't know what I was gonna say, but anything. Buddhism mode. But you know what I mean? You got 3 drops right here. You can definitely repeat them and vary them a bit more in themselves, you know? And you're set. Also, Pudgy, you did a little recruiting in Yeti stream. I'm glad. I really appreciate that. I could definitely like push my stuff out to more people. I don't know where, because I don't want to come off as spammy. It's better if you guys do it. So take notes, promote my stuff for me. No, I really appreciate that though. But yeah, I really dig that track. Super creative. And each drop idea is filled. You just need to stretch it out. Was some gas for show. Okay, your boy Philo. Pistol grip. Cool acapella. Cool little keys. Oh. Going straight in. God damn. I feel like you could maybe change it to drums a bit here. You know, just have it go ooh, you know, and just let it space out with no drums. Just to make that build up stronger. Oh my god. Yeah, this is nutty and super solid. I dig this kick too. God damn. All the sound design here is just insane. Ugh. He just keeps going with it. No respect. Jesus Christ. Same thing with the drums for this build up. Damn. Also, maybe a different snare. The snare is good, but I don't know, could be better. I'm picky. Yeah, all the sound design crazy though. Also, I think maybe your acapella sample thing can be mixed a bit louder in comparison to all your basses, because it gets real quiet when you have a little acapella fill in there. Just bring up the volume a bit on it. Yeah, that was solid. Yeah, solid stuff, man. Okay, another one from your boy Andrew Lazarus. Yeah, not much I have to say about that. Yeah, well, they're definitely like... Also, just check for sibilances in your vocals. You know? Especially if you're gonna bring up the volume. And maybe just a hair louder. They sound pretty solid right now. I mean, you might not even need to touch them, but I just say what I say. Whatever comes up. Pistol grip. That's a freaking banger. Definitely I would play that one out. Another track I'm working on, if you don't mind. It looks like we have a new contestant typing, so I'm gonna get to that guy. And just know I'm ending this at an hour. Just to let you, make you fellas aware. So submit your tracks. Okay, never mind. Submit now. Yes. Office party. Grease test. I'll peep Andrew Lazarus track after this one. Yeah. Philo dub. That is some heat, to say the least. You know. Your boy office party. I like this picture. This looks very vibey. I want to be there. Intro solid, super filled up. Ooh, right into the sauce. Yeah, all this sound design is crazy. Super dynamic. Ooh, dropping the sub. Oh, building up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this track is on point. Like everything about it, the arrangement, like the structure is crazy. Sound design, the mix especially is killer. Honestly, that was so killer. I feel like you can just take this ending and straight up just add another drop like onto the end of that, and I would listen to like another minute worth of that. Yeah, this is freaking amazing. Definitely my favorite track of the night. You get that award unless somebody else submits something that's crazy. But yeah, this is freaking insane, man. Thanks for submitting. Mids maybe not there. What lead or whatever would you put there? I don't really know if you need a lead. Just cause like this dubby stuff can stay super minimal. And you already have little like background elements, giving it some like ear candy and interest. And I don't really think you need much of a lead in the intro. It just sounds super solid to me. Like, this is about ready to release, honestly. Like, if you think something's missing, then, like, I don't know what to tell you. Definitely experiment with that, but I think it sounds filled up, solid right now. You could definitely add another drop to the end. I would listen to that. Yeah, it sounds super full. Super filled up. Has got everything it needs. Whatever. English is crazy. Still stuck on this one, he says. Maybe some vocal. Yeah, that might be cool. Passively flaccid is right. Freeman pointing to that. Thanks, dude. Yeah. You're solid. Bro, that's weird. I never knew, like, it does that. Make it live on YouTube. Streaming feedback Friday number 5. That way all my friends know. Your boy Pudgy.
According to quantum mechanics, space is filled with virtual particles,
V2. Atmosphere. With your boy Stephen Hawking.
Pairs, separating, coming together again, and annihilating each other. In the presence of a black hole,
I think right about here you can probably introduce some type of melody or something, you know, something rhythmic. Yeah, just dig for acapellas, talking to office party guy. Yeah, I remember. Still think it could use some type of melody type thing here rather than just the atmosphere.
They evaporate away at an increasing rate.
More than just the atmosphere.
They vanish in a gigantic explosion.
Super cinematic though. Maybe a bit of reverb on this bass sound here. Just make it more cinematic. Yeah, this slaps though. I think your sub could be louder. I love like how you're messing with the harmonics of it though. Sub louder. Your kick's huge, but I'm not sure if I dig your snare. I think the reverse should be a little tighter and the snare should be a little punchier, like less acoustic-y. All the pitch bends you try don't work. Like, for the sub, I think you can really just go between like let me turn on my keyboard. Just go between like the tonic, the dominant, or just like the 1, the 5, and then like octave. You know, because that'll work on anything, and you pretty much have the same notes going on. And you can also just like have it wobbling, just the sub like wobbling, whoa, 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 whoa. But really, like, you can't go wrong with these notes for your sub because it just agrees with anything, really. No matter what song it is most of the time, unless you have weird chord changes. Yeah. Also, around halfway through the drop, I feel like you can get a little more variation. Maybe you can just, like, switch up your bass, like, duplicate the bass patch, and make a bit more changes so the tonality's different. That'll just keep it interesting and saucy, or you find some type of cool layer to put over it. Also, I think it wouldn't hurt to have like little bits of ear candy here and there, just like cool little percussion sounds, like delayed and reverbed out. Little psychedelic sounds, squelches, jaw harp. Get jaw harp samples. Sample this. There we go. I love how you transitioned out, delaying that bass. Have a nice impact too. Spooky sound here though. Also, maybe you can like process this vocal a bit more. What snare to get on there? Really just drag in a bunch of snares, yeah. Put jaw harp sounds, maybe that would work. It's actually in key though. But like for anyways, jaw harping aside, I feel like you can like duplicate your vocal and like layer it like pitch down, you know what I mean? Just to make it like fuller and spookier. And maybe like have like spooky delay, spooky reverb, spooky chorus on your stuff. But yeah, it's kind of funny that it's in the same key as the song. In G. But yeah, just throw in a bunch of different snares, really. And you could definitely add another drop here. The thing is, the song is already pretty long, so what I would maybe do is have like literally just like cut out this part here and like put it there, and then have your drop, and then it'd be 3 minutes. You know the deal. Or have this intro shorter. I just feel like you set it up for another drop, but it doesn't follow through. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, that's all I can think of to say for this. Yeah. I guess that, oh no, I'm gonna cover Andrew Lazarus's track, and then I'm gonna wrap things up unless somebody just dropped in and really wants their track reviewed, fed back, as they say. Okay, what? Okay, I don't know where it went or why there's multiple windows open, but whatever, man. We roll with it. Yeah, solid track, Pudgy. I like the theme of it. The theme is super solid. Spacey vibes. Weird stuff. I'm digging all this weird stuff. I think maybe you can have like some type of atmospheric layer under all of it. Okay, bringing it right in. Not sure if I like the processing on that. You know, like that Reese thing. A little too crispy, not clean enough for my taste. But yeah, this is solid. You have your quick little like intro drop type thing, and you have the breakdown here. Also, your percussion work is insane.
Would like to make a call. Please hang up. Try again.
Also, watch the volume on that fade in squelch. It gets kinda quite loud near the end of it, which can hurt ears. Also, that one lead you had in here for a second was a little too loud. Just had it in there for a second. Yeah, that lead right there. Especially when it got to the higher notes. Not a key. It's an E. No, it's an F. I'm a fool. Yeah. I love the way you like get the solid groove going, but you have so many crazy elements just like coming in and out. You really do that well. I think what needs the most work on here is the mix. Just like getting all those basses and leads just locked in. Just a bit more time on that. I feel like you need like a bit of a riser thing here. It feels kind of awkward the way it just goes into this build up. There's not enough going on introducing it. Yeah. That one bass sound, way too screechy. Definitely take out some resonances. Sweep it with your EQ. Put soothe on it. Scratching my ears, not a good way. That sound. I feel like that Reese type thing could be like an octave lower. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little high, but I literally think you can put it down an octave, and that would make it just hit heavier. Or you can just have an octave above and an octave below. You can have both. You got a super unique style though. Also, not sure if I like the snare, and I think a bit more sidechain, a bit more kick. Also, hats need to be louder in the mix for sure. Maybe that's just your preference to have them super quiet in the mix, but you can barely hear them. That little outro cadence is cute. Yeah, super unique outro, except it can end way quicker because it's still going and there's like been no sound for like at least 4 seconds. You can end that a little sooner. And then it could just end here after fading out, you know? It doesn't need these last like 5 or whatever seconds. That's picky, but you know what I mean. Okay. Tie raise. As long as you keep submitting, I'll keep going. But if not, I'm gonna end it. Ooh. But super solid track. Get a SoundCloud so we can follow you. Okay, he says as he submits another track. Tie raise. I dig this logo, or this art. It's beauteous. Oneness. Great concept. This intro is awesome though. My jaw harping aside. Really filled up, atmospheric and beautiful. The mix is solid too. I like that lead. Oh, is he on Producer Dojo? This is super awesome. That riser could maybe be a bit quieter in the mix. God damn. I feel like you can really, as much as this slaps, and I hate to interrupt it, but just have a little moment of silence before, you know? I will always advocate for silence before drops. You don't have to be sorry about the screeches. It's feedback. But anyway, this slaps. Sound design is crazy. Oh, this melody though. Super spacey. The mix sound is immaculate though. Maybe sidechain a bit more dramatic. Go ahead, submit your track, my boy Cairo. I feel like you can definitely have this bass like delay out here, you know, or like low pass out or whatever, just to make it transition a bit smoother to the heaviness, to the lightness, and all that jazz. Again with a solid atmosphere. No, I take it back. Not as long as you keep dropping them. I'm not gonna review a million tracks from the same few guys. As long as there's new guys is what I should say. New guys that want their tracks reviewed desperately. I don't want to be here all night. Again with the silence. The second drop seems about the same, however, thus far. Maybe just like a bass variation might be all you need. A lot of times what I like to do, this bass is solid, but you can reuse this bass and pretty much the same melody, except you can use it as like the call, you know, and then have a new bass as a response. It's a trick I like to use. I dig your melodies though. Like your pad and lead work is amazing. And I like how filled up you get it even in the drop with all your beautiful elements. solid track though. The mix down especially. Just love it. Good outro too. Yeah. Gnarly stuff. Tyrese. Yeah boy. Okay, Cairo. Oh shit, this man has the... Look at that. Alright, buying nitro so I can put stuff like that. I bet he made that himself in Blender. He's so thrifty. That boy Cairo. Okay. Solid cover too. I bet he designed that in Blender too. Slapper, no doubt. Yeah, super solid track. Not a whole lot of feedback, but I think it was solid. Decimate. Starting off with the reduxed melody. Pretty. Plugging his IG here. Wait, this was 11 months ago. Jeez. Right. Super solid structure in here. Got your quick little intro. Fellas, take notes. Quick intro. Development, bringing in the drums. Now it's building up. Now it keeps building up. Hybrid rhythm. Don't know what that means. Excited to find out. I feel like your mid bass can be mixed a bit louder, or just have a little more mids in general. You know what I mean? Because like usually I just expect it to be louder. See, look, and there's the sounds before the drop. Like I think it can just be mixed a bit louder. Well, because look at this. Like you see right here. Right here has higher decibel. You can just see it based on SoundCloud. Higher decibel in the drop here. You know, definitely want your drop to be the loudest part always. I love the sound design though, and the flow and everything. It's crazy. And super great transition. Right into the build up. Into the heat once again. Yeah, this is just solid. Your stuff always sounds super professional. Even from 11 months ago. Like the structure's on point, it's nice and filled. And the drops slap and have nice variations. Like you check every box. God damn. Jersey Club. Holy moly. Yeah, I love your variation, sound design, everything. It's on point. Definitely, I think you need that like mid bass, like that high, mid-high bass type thing. Bit louder. Might be a bit challenging to get it without it being screechy. Okay, how did I turn this on? How did I turn this on? There's okay. I don't know how long was that on? almost choose an element in the second part. I disagree, because you can have your like low bass going off, but then your top bass, you know, it's okay to have layered basses. No, like, I don't think you need to choose an element, you know. Oh, second build. Yeah, just have something more prominent. You already know what to do for that. So. But yeah, super solid outro too. Oh, cool. You can never mind. Also, I think your hi-hats could be a bit louder in mix. I can barely hear them, honestly. See, I'm not sure what you mean by choose an element. I mean, just like choose something to stand out. I mean, it can really be as simple as just like making one part louder. Hi-hats stand out. I feel like you can have more of like a prominent synth riser type here, like literally a dedicated synth riser, you know, if that's what you want to go for. I mean, that's the easy answer for build-ups, you know what I mean? But the main focus, you know, get a type of rhythmic thing going on, you know the deal. But yeah, Odd Guy. All right, yeah, solid track though. Your stuff always hella professional. Looking forward to seeing you on Lost Lands main stage. Yeah, you're cracked, my guy. Yes, sir. Odd Guy, earned your stripes. Digging the art here. Digging this didgeridoo thingy. Atmospheric. I feel like I'm not sure if I like your choice of riser there. I like that you have it, but not my favorite riser. I like your choice of sounds otherwise though. Real psychedelic-y sounds. This bass sounds kind of weird here. Like, sounds like something I'm more expect to hear in a drop. Or if you're trying to tease it, like, don't have the sub on it, or I don't know. You know. I feel like I'm expecting more of like a, or that was the build up. Like, to make it more clear that that's the build up, just have a break before and don't have your riser kind of fade into the rest. You know, maybe have some drums popping to another riser type sound. I do dig that sound design though. And your little melody going. Your reverse melody stuff too. I'm feeling maybe a bit of delay on this melody. I think it already has some, but maybe a bit more, I don't know. The flow crazy though. Flow distracting me from my feedback. You You just definitely need like a stronger build up to build like more anticipation of this crazy sound design stuff. Let me... Kick and snare definitely need to be a bit louder too. Get them a bit clearer in the mix. Definitely needs to be more stuff going on in this build up. Like drums, you know, some type of melody thing. You can keep your melodic elements and reuse them for your drop. Also, for this as a teaser, definitely like low pass and reverb your bass in. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, your build-ups need the most work for sure. Cause I feel like the build-up wasn't even done, and then it's like, oh, we're in the drop. And the way your stuff echoes into the drop, like, doesn't work well for building, like, the expectation. It's just like, oh, build up, oh, there's the drop, you know? You're not like, build up, oh my gosh, it's about to hit, you know? Just definitely, like, incorporate more silence here. And just have more elements in general, more drum type stuff. Also, yeah, give me a follow. Hello, digital. And I think you could do a lot more than the... I think your sub might benefit from having like some type of release tail on it. You know what I mean? Just to keep the sub going. Have it more like an 808 style thing. And maybe you can pitch bend it or glide it instead of having a straight up thing. You know. I think that would make it flat. Maybe some volume work on the sub too. You know, making it wobble, making it gyrate, oscillate. All that fun stuff. Yeah. Also, cuts out a bit abruptly. You could definitely just like have your kind of like melodic elements stick around for like one last hurrah before fading it out for your outro. Ends kind of abruptly. But yeah, Odd Guy, thanks for submitting. First time I heard your stuff, but it freaking slaps. It slaps, my guy. The build-ups though. The build-ups for certain. That's what would take it to the next level. You know, just having more expectation for there. You know, like have your risers end before your drop. Don't have them fade over. Have bits of silence before the drop. You know, have more risers, have more elements filling it up, have drums building up. All that stuff. You know the deal. Yeah, but the sound design is nutty though. And the flow and all that jazz. Spark Knight, solid stuff. Everyone follow Odd Guy. Follow everyone. You see submit here. Everyone. Okay. This is my last track for real. For real, for real. Catalink's new friend alert. I dig this intro. Cool riser. This is super unique stuff. I don't know what to think of this. Just crazy morphing leads with the fat sub and groove. Oh no. Catalysts. So this is Spark Knight. Permatemp. This is super unique stuff. I dig it. haven't heard Permatemp, I might have to check them out after this. And I love how you like transition it into new sections, you know? Because there's a whole new like melody motif thing, but it still slaps, it fits in. Keeps the groove going. It's nice and filled up too, and the mix is pretty solid. Maybe a snare needs to be a bit louder, like give the snare some jive chain too, just a bit. And maybe hat's a tad louder, just a tad. Ooh. Quick little breakdown, bringing it right back. You introduce new elements, but keep it going. You keep it similar but different in a great way. Great transitions, great new developments and stuff. And I love all your like lead sound design. Super solid. Super unique way to get into a build-up. Nice throat singing here. I love the way you processed it too. Happy to hear, man. Happy to help you make bangers. Cool build up. All that redux work. But this kind of came out of nowhere there. I think maybe you could have teased this guitar a bit more in the build up. I don't know. It's kind of nice the way it comes out of nowhere though. Think about it. Be mindful. Super cool stuff. You have a lot of crazy different elements going on. Super atmospheric, but groovy throughout. Yeah, solid track. I'm not really sure what feedback to give. I don't know, I dig it. I don't know, everything just sounds solid to me. I can't really think a lot. Unless people in chat have something to say. In that case, say away. But on that note, thanks everyone for your submissions. It's cool tracks. I dig them. Be sure to tune in to Masterclass Monday. I missed this week and wasn't able to make it up later in the week, but I will do it this Monday. So if you want to get a free lesson from me or just watch me give someone a lesson and give some general production stuff, that hi-hat pattern, I respect it. I respect it. I do. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in and submitting. It's your boy Bunting. Be sure to check out my website, check out my videos. Yeah, I'm sure you already check out my videos, but check out my website. I got free sample packs for y'all. You can sign up for a lesson with me. You can do all that jazz. You can support me on Patreon and get access to presets, project files, and more. And all that stuff. Like the stream if you haven't already. Comment on the stream. Do whatever. Do whatever. Just be yourself. And I think I'm done selling out for right now. So, yeah. Peace out, guys. It's been fun.